Hello guys, you're welcome to the next video in this series. Okay, so in the last video I showed you guys what we're gonna be learning throughout this series, and so in this video we're gonna get started. So the first thing I'm gonna do is open up the aid, the Android IDE. So I'm gonna open that up, and then I'm gonna of course wait for it to load. So let's do that. Let's wait for aid to load. Alright, it looks like it's done loading. So this was the project I had in the last video. If you just installed aid, you're not gonna have any project open. So what you should do is I think, let me find where you're gonna start from. Nope, I don't want that. Where the hell is it? If I go to learn, okay, yeah, so when you get started you're gonna have this page pop up right here. So you should go to code for experts, and then you should click on here, and we're gonna go to here. So make sure you go up, maybe like you find storage, emulated zero app project, something like this. Okay, so once you're in your app projects directory right here, you navigate there, then you click on create new project. Alright, select the Android app tab right here, and then select new Android app. So I'm gonna name this app, uh, come on keyboard, what the hell are you? Alright, so I'm gonna name this app media. Alright, I have to type that correctly or not. Media player. So that's gonna be the name of this app, and my package name is gonna be tech.small wonder dot media player. Okay, so that's gonna be my package name. So give your app whatever name you want to give it and hit create. Okay, so once you've done that, just to make sure everything is cool, everything is working as expected, you hit the play button, and then we're gonna wait for this to build. All right, so it takes some time. So when it's done, we're gonna continue. But let's just make sure that everything is working as expected and our project has been created successfully. Right there. So it's installing. That will take a minute. So I click open, and there we have it. Yep, we got our customary hello world on the screen. Cool. Alright, so I'm gonna hit the back button to go back to my project. Okay, so the first thing I want to do here is to start designing this page. So I'm gonna hit this button right here. Where the hell is it? Oh my god, what the hell just happened? Let me go back to aid. Oh no, let me go back to aid. There we go. Okay, so make sure you hit this button right here. What the hell? Yep, this button right here, this one that shows the design button, and then you hit that and you are here. So the first thing is you should click on this hello world text and hit the delete button. Alright, so that will be deleted. And the next thing I want to do is to just tap on the empty screen and go straight to where you find the orientation of this. We want to make sure the orientation is vertical. Right, and so tap inside of there again and hit add inside. We want to add a view, so we want to add a medium text, and we want to give the medium text, so just tap on that, select medium text, and we're gonna give that, well, what do you wanna play, just like that. Make sure there's a question mark at the end, very very important. Alright, tap in again, or actually you can tap on the text view again and just say add behind, so that will add this after adding the text view. Alright, so we're gonna go to the widget and we're gonna add a button. Click on the button to set the text. We're gonna set the text to music. I have to type that correctly. Yeah, there we go. And then tap on the music, add behind, go to widget button, and then I'm gonna type in here, go to the text, select select video, just like that. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna type on the text view, and I'm gonna add a margin for that. So it's gonna be layout margin button. I want that to be 10 dp. That's good enough. For the music, I also want to add a margin bottom. That's gonna give them some spacing around. So we're gonna go to margin button, and we're gonna add 10 dp to that too. And okay, so that looks good. By the way, if your theme doesn't look dark, I just said it here. The light theme, the dark theme, and stuff like that. It doesn't really affect your application. It just affects how this looks on 8. So that's how that is. So what I'm gonna do right now is to go back. So press the back button and run the project to make sure that your layout has changed and everything is good. All right. So we're gonna wait. And then we're gonna click install. And once this is done installing, we're gonna wait. And once it's installed, we click open. Okay, looks good. Alright, that looks cool. What do you want to play? So we got music and video showing up right here. But you notice that when we click on the music button, nothing happens. When we click on video, nothing happens. Alright, this isn't interesting enough, so let's go ahead and change that. So we're going to move over to the main activity.java right here. If you can't find it, just click on the three. Where the hell did it go? Alright, I have to close that out. So just click on these 3 dots at the bottom right here. Let me highlight it for you to see. Right here, just click on that. And then so you're gonna find here, just click on source, go to Java, and you're gonna find your main activity.java staring at you right there. So the first thing I want to do is get a reference to those 2 buttons and the text view. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna declare a private, not private, it's gonna be private. All right, private text view, and we're gonna call that actually we don't need a reference to the text view. It's not really gonna change at runtime, so we don't need to reference that. All right, so we're gonna keep a button, private button. We're gonna have the music button, there we go. Put a semicolon out there. Another private button, video button, put a semicolon in there. Now you can see some red squiggly lines here, simply telling you that you can't find button. So it says here unknown entity button. So just tap and hold it down, tap and hold down on that, and then click on this button at the top here. I don't know what it's called, but just hit that and say add import, and it's gonna import that for you. So before we continue, let's go back for a minute to the layout file. It's right here, but I want to show you another way to open that up. So go to res, go to layout, and go to main.xml, just right there. All right, so the first thing I want to do is go back here and give these buttons ID. All right, so I'm gonna type in ID right here. Just click on the pop-up, and I'm gonna name these music btn, just like that. All right, come here, do the same thing, tap ID, hit that, and I'm gonna name this video, not video, come on, what the, video btn, just like that. All right, so once we're done with that, we're gonna just let's just save this to be on the safer side, and then we're gonna go back to the main activity, and here we're gonna reference this just after the set content view. We're gonna come back here, and where the hell is it? Yep, music btn equals to find view. As you can see, once you type in, it's going to show you some suggestions. So just type on that, find view by ID. You're going to type in r in capitals, r.id dot music but btn, just like that. Select that and put a make sure that's a semicolon, not a comma. Come on, what the hell? Yep, there we go. So video btn, or button, that's what I named it, equals find view by ID. Then again, you're gonna select r.id.video btn, and then you're gonna select that, and so we get a reference to our music button and our video button. So we're gonna do music. I keep typing music, I don't know what that means, but so we're gonna do set on click listener, and then here we're gonna do new view dot on click listener. So essentially what I'm doing here is just a minute. Let me zoom this in so you can see that clearly. What the hell? Yep, there we go. I'm gonna put that there and a semicolon at the end. All right. So essentially, what I'm doing here is let me see, make sure that works as expected. Okay, so that needs some imports, I believe. So I need to fix that import. Let's add import for view, and then we're also gonna hold this one down right here, and we're gonna implement all abstract methods. All right, so what is happening here, the first thing I'm doing here is I'm getting a reference to my just a minute. All right, let's just zoom back out. Yep, so I'm getting a reference to my music and video button right here. That's what I'm doing right here. And then after that, I'm setting on click listener on my music button right here. I'm going to do the same for my video button, by the way. So the reason I'm getting an on click listener for that is because once I want to be able to handle when the button is clicked, something should happen. So when the music button is clicked, I want to create a new activity, a new screen that the user can navigate to, and maybe display all of the music inside the device and allows us to play or pause or do whatever we want to do with it. So that's why I'm doing this. So set on click listener is gonna tell us when the music button has been clicked, and okay, so we can handle that that action right here. Okay, so because I'm very very lazy, I'm going to just copy this, because of course it's basically the same thing. So just copy this from the music button or set on click listener. And please, when I'm lazy, make sure you are lazy too. It's very very important. So I'm gonna hit copy right there, and I'm gonna just paste it right here. So select that and click and paste. So as you can see, it's the same as what we had here. All right, let me just demarcate that in a minute. All right, so I'm gonna change this from music to video, just like that. Okay, and that's cool. That's good. That's really cool. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is just to make sure that I'm not lying to you guys, and it's actually registering that something was clicked. We're gonna display something called a toast. You're gonna see what it is in a minute. Toast dot make. Actually, I want this to give me the pop-up. Yeah, so it's gonna add the import toast dot make. If it gives you a red squiggly, just hover over it and then go here and fix import, stuff like that. So that helps you fix things very quickly. And if you can't find any way to fix, then you must have been doing something very very wrong. All right, so the first parameter, let me make this bigger so I can, my hand is very big. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is pass in a context. So main activity dot this. All right, so the next thing we're gonna pass in is the message, the string of the toast we wanna print out, and the length is the last parameter. Toast dot length short. We want a short toast right there. All right, so here I'm gonna say music, not music button clicked, not clocked, clicked. We have to make sure we spell everything correctly. Alright, so once we're done with that, because we're very lazy citizens, we're gonna copy this again. So let me zoom out and copy this line. Alright, I think that's kind of a little bit too much, isn't it? I'm just gonna abandon this. And then I'm gonna take that line just like that, and I'm gonna copy it, and I'm gonna come over to here inside of the onClick method, and I'm gonna paste this inside of there, put a semicolon at the end, and we're gonna run this to make sure that everything is working as expected. So let's wait for this to build and compile, and we'll see what happens in a minute. Okay, so that's happening. Then we wait, we click install, and then we wait again, and it looks like it's installing right now. Okay, so app installed. I'm gonna click on the open button just to make sure that, yep. So let's tap on music and see what happens. All right, nothing happens. To tap on video, nothing happens. So what the hell is going on? Oh, and that's because I forgot something. All right, I just remember. So when you create a toast, you have to call show at the end. I mean, it's really crazy, but if you don't call show on your toast, then it's not gonna show. That's Android for you, my dear. So I have to add show to the toast, and then I'm gonna run this again. Sorry for that. Alright, so we're waiting for that to build, and it's done. So we're gonna have to install that. There we go. Um, so we wait, and it's done installing. So we open that up. Now let's try this again. So we hit music, says here music button clicked. We hit video, oh, and it says music button clicked again. Oh, that's cool. That's very, very cool. Alright, and this is where the mistake was from. So when we click on the video button, I was saying music button click. So let me quickly fix that and then run it again. I'm gonna type in video right here, and there we go. So we're gonna wait for that to build, and there we go. So we hit install. It's installing right now. We gotta wait for that, and it's done. So I hit the music button clicked. I hit the video button clicked. And that will be the end of this video. In the next video, we're going to be creating the music player. Okay, so we're going to be creating the music player activity, and we're going to be adding the list, and we're going to be looking at how to get all of the music files on our device, show up on the list, and we're also going to make the list clickable. So stay tuned. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.